Hello everyone, this is Rossella. We are here again for another interview for our Moving To series. And today we're going to talk about moving to Italy with Barbora. So Barbora also ran a page on Instagram that is called OTURN.ITALIAN. So she can really help us through the Italian expat experience. Barbora, I would like you to introduce a little bit yourself.
So hello, Rossella. So first of all, thank you for having me here tonight. And yeah, as you said, I am based in Italy, in Milan, and my main goal is to offer emotional and language support for expat based in Italy. I have been living in Milan already for 8 years, and yeah, I can say that now it's my second home.
8 years is a long period. I'm sure that you have a lot of stories about it. For sure, you are able to tell us what are the most important steps in moving abroad and moving to Italy specifically. Of course, all information are based on your experience. When you moved as a student. So the information that we are giving now are based on that. And of course, we are gonna put in the description of this video the link of the official website in Italy to get all the details if you are thinking to move to Italy. So Barbora, let's talk about registration, for example. How does it work?
Well, as you said, it really depends why you are moving on, what is your position when you move here, because if you move here for studies, things change slightly. So I would say first stop, if you consider moving to Italy for studies, is just to enroll at university. And this gives you an advantage because many universities offer a service for international students. So they will be able to help you or to walk you through all this process. Okay. If you prefer to do it on your own, you can just still go to Agenzia delle entrate and try to get sorted out your codice fiscale. And once you have done it, just get sorted your residency.
Okay.
It's like a really few words, few sentences.
Yes. Okay. Is this a fast process or is a little bit slow?
Okay, so as I'm speaking about Italy, and we already have heard tons of jokes about this, so there are not only jokes, but not seriously. It takes a couple of months. Okay, so give you an idea, about 2 or 3 months. Yeah. So
okay.
Consider this time.
I was laughing while asking the question because I could expect this answer since I'm Italian, but it's important to know. Anyway, it's important to know so people can be prepared. So if you need to wait 2-3 months, at least you know that this is the expectation time and you don't panic. So
yeah, exactly. It's normal. I really don't, as you said, no need to panic. It's normal. Just things takes time. You can just wait to get an appointment to go there, and once you go to the office, they will give you another appointment to just pick up some documents or registration. So it's really long process.
Yes, admin is never easy. It's kind of long. There are a lot of documents and also offices involved. So that's the reason why. Okay, so good. Then can be the university helping you if you move as a student. Otherwise, you can refer to Agenzia delle Entrate to get your codice fiscale in order to regularly living in Italy. What else? What is a second important step to do?
Well, if you want, you can try to find your general doctor, and it's just really simple because there is one for each area of Milan. So just you call them and you register there, and that's it basically. So okay. I would say this is like a codice fiscale, Residenza, MEDICO, and these are the 3 steps or 3 points to look at that, and that's basically it. Then, as I said, it really depends. If you are moving here only for studies, maybe only for Erasmus for 1 year, the things will be much more easier for you than you are coming here for a longer period of time. So yeah, but it's I would say it's not so horrible, not so complicated like a procedure, but you will just need to wait a long time. And maybe you need to complete like more steps, because when you go like into the office one day, you will be told to do something, and the next time you will be told something different. So you need to be like a patient, like have time with this kind of thing. But like a good news is, or what I'm trying to say, that in the end you can get things sorted out. I know when I was 8 years ago, and just really like panicking, freaking out, and I was thinking, oh, what to do now? But no, you will get eventually things sorted out.
And considering what you are saying now, the procedure can be long. You have to talk with different people. You have to go to different offices probably. And also considering your social life, how important is to learn the language?
Well, obviously it's important. Yeah, so I think that if you don't have like a good command of Italian, or if you are not fluent, it's not the end of the world, because you can still manage with English, especially in bigger towns or cities. People can speak at least broken English, so you will survive, don't worry. Okay. Then it really depends if you just want to move like in the middle of nowhere, obviously. Okay, you won't find people speaking English there, but that's, I guess it's quite obvious. So like for the beginning, just you can survive with English, and then but only for for yourself, just to feel more comfortable in your environment, adapting to the culture. It just came with adapting to the language, and being able to speak the language. So I recommend it not only because you need to survive, but because of you, or for a better feeling that you can feel actually home in the new country.
Indeed. And as per any other country and any other languages, know the language makes you understand better the culture. And I can tell that Italian language really reflects the Italian culture. So that's also a tip and trick, let's say, to feel better home. Okay, so Barbara, you say that you live in Milan, and of course Milan is like kind of the center of the world in Italy, because a lot of students are there, also from abroad, a lot of people. I mean, there are a lot of work possibility compared to the rest of the country. How easy, and what about the average amount you need to rent a place to stay in Milan, of course?
Well, it really depends on your standard, right? And what would you like to do, where would you like to live, if you have any specific area you would like to stay in. But really generally, to just give a really general idea, we can say that the rent of one room, okay, so not a studio, not an apartment, just a room, can start at 550 if you are really lucky. I would say that maybe a 600 is a better cheap. Okay, it's just a better amount to consider, and then it really depends.
Okay, yes, so, but more or less, let's say that for a room you start 550, 600 euro. From there on, let's say, and then of course
exactly, okay.
That is the bottom part, the bottom part.
That's really bare minimum, okay. And then it really depends, where would you like to live and so on, okay. Especially consider if you would like to rent a flat or a studio, then there are just other fees on the top of that. So maybe the rent is about 600, and you will say wow, 600, it's the seventh room. Yes, but you will need to pay all the fees for electricity, for the water, for the internet, condo fees, that it can be other 100, even 150 euros. Okay, still roughly, please consider area, the period of the year you are looking for a room, because at the end of August and beginning of September is just horrible, if I may say, because everybody's coming here for studies and even for work, because Milan is quite famous that even Italians came here to look for a job.
Definitely.
Okay. Yeah, actually you live here.
I have been this experience, yes.
Yeah,
for almost
so,
5 years, yeah. So I
yeah.
know what we are talking about.
Yeah, okay. So you probably know that it's like a Ferragosto, and this is August is like a month of holiday, and
Yeah.
you know, yeah. And companies even like don't look for new employees in this period, so they start like really at the end of August or like the beginning of September. So then you have like so many people looking for a blended period.
Yeah.
So yeah, just like
Yes.
consider this.
I would say that for everything that you had to do in Italy, if you are planning to move there, you just had to think a little bit in advance and to prepare, because there are like specific months, bureaucracy, admin stuff are kind of long. But at the end, as you say at the beginning of this video, eventually.
Yeah, famous word. Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, Barbara, thank you a lot for your time and your tips. Again, in the description, we are gonna leave the official website to get all the information to move to Italy, and at the same time also the link to the account of Barbara, so you can also reach out if you are thinking, or if you already are an expat in Italy. And thank you, Barbara. Thank you, everyone. And see you next time.
Okay, thank you so much. Bye bye. Bye.
Bye.